So Dunkin' Donuts have a delivery, and the question is, where are they supposed to park their truck when they're doing the delivery? Where's the commercial pickup drop-off zone for the delivery people? Now, right now he's blocking the gas station entrance, but he can't park there because they got that, whatever you call it, bus stop in the middle of the divider. So this is a 53 footer. Where are you supposed to park a 53 footer? Where do they expect you to park when you're delivering?
Right here.
Hey, that's the only spot you can park. Look at this. This is a mess.
Yeah, it is.
Like, it's no consideration. No consideration for the delivery driver. Look at this. All this, and the buses don't even come down here that frequently anyway. You might find 3 buses within 15 minutes if you're lucky. I hear you. Waste of a lane. He said a waste of a lane. You can't make this stuff up, guys. And they want to do this down. They want to go all the way down to Franklin Park with this. That's what I hear. But this stuff here don't make no sense at all. I'm gonna keep putting more videos of this out there so people can see what's really going on out here. We got some engineers that work for the T that have no brains whatsoever. This is going to cause more chaos and accidents because I see more cars going over this double solid line trying to make their way to the gas station or up this side street right here. So where is Dunkin' Donuts supposed to have their delivery pickups at if they can't park? They used to park right here in front. They used to park right there. He'd pull over right there and do his delivery and be on his way. But now, you got this stuff in the way. A waste of a lane, that's what somebody said. A waste of a lane. One day I start interviewing people and see what they think too. But right now, this is just, they're still doing something down there. Who knows what they're doing down there. What do you think about this this bus lane? You don't like it?
No.
You want to voice your opinion about it? You want to voice your opinion about it?
No, I don't.
You think it's safe?
Huh? Do I think it's safe? I don't think it's safe.
You don't think it's safe? $60 million for this, just so you know. The MBTA spent $60 million for this mess right here. Believe it or not. All right, gonna hang around here for a little bit. And this is another thing. They poured concrete, right? Just to dig it up. Just to put these in there. Talk about wasting money. All the platforms they did, they forgot to add the extra strip on both sides. So just to show you where our money's being wasted. Over here, the same thing. If you check all the platforms that they did in the design that or the plans, well, let me tell you the truth. In the plans, they didn't even have a platform in it at all like this. And somebody told them they were doing it wrong, so they had to add it in there. One of the construction workers told the engineers that they actually, you got to put one here too. One of the construction workers was telling one of the engineers that it wasn't going to work out the way it was supposed to be. Apparently the engineer did not want to listen to him, and they did it the way they wanted to do it anyway. So now they have to come back and do it the correct way. That's really the scoop on it. Just tell it the way it is, not even sugarcoat it. Over here, the same thing. So look at this car right here. He's coming on the wrong side of the road. How you make that up? Where's he going? I don't know where he's going. I have no idea. He's a construction worker. Same thing here. They now they found that they had to do it all over again. Every single platform. It costs a lot of money to do that. That's not cheap. And whose idea was to pour the concrete and didn't realize they got to dig it up all over again? I was told one of the engineers was told that they were doing it wrong. They said to do it anyway. Then they ended up having to dig it up and do it over.
That's not the case.
It's not the case?
They had a certain design, but ADA people wanted it to extend it.
Yeah, they have to extend it. They should check with ADA first.
Well, at the time, they didn't want them going there, but they felt that when ADA came out afterwards in January,
Yeah.
that's when they...
Well, you got to make everything ADA compliant. You have
Well, it was to here. And
But-
they said, yeah, we can keep the blind over here, but when the bus people they said the bus may go up there a little higher.
Well,
so that's what
according to ADA, the whole platform has to be that way, though.
Not
'Cause
necessarily.
if a blind person is walking on here and he walks to the end, how do he know where the platform is? That's the reason why they did that. Just
well,
so you
you
know.
put the end so he knows that's safe from this point on.
Now, if he goes to that
I
corner,
actually think that's really unsafe because he hits that wall, he's going to go around the wall, he's going to come into the bus lane.
well, the thing is, he's supposed to know where the platform ends. So that's the reason why they put that in. They did. That's why they did. They spent millions of dollars on the train platforms the same way. Because if a blind person is with his cane,
Yep.
he has to know where the edge of the platform is.
Right.
That's why whenever you do anything in the city of Boston, it has to be ADA compliant.
Yeah, for 90%, I mean 100%.
Yeah.
They've done all the
And
sidewalks like over twice to me.
The other thing is they should have. Well, I'm not going to say that. That's something they should have did too. But we'll leave it at that. Because once ADA get on them, they're going to make them change a lot of stuff.
No, they already came out and checked it from the
Yeah.
city.
Well,
The city came out already.
they should know that from like these guys have been working for the chief for years. They should know how to do that by now. You would hope, anyway.
Things change so much. Like, actually, you shouldn't have anything in front of that cabinet because it's 3 feet by code.
Well, yeah, we're not even going to go there. That's a whole different monster.
That's what I told them. I said, we fence that off. Make that, just give me the electric.
Well, the box shouldn't be accessible on the platform.
Right.
That should be a doorway there so they can't get access to it.
I agree.
But I'm not gonna. We'll leave that alone.
That's the higher up.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Visionaries, man. I just make sure that they...
You just make sure they fix it the right way. Well, there's gonna be a lot of flaws they're gonna find out. They'll figure it out.
Well, they're doing it here now, so then when you go down there in the spring...
I know. I heard they want to go down all the way down to Ruggles Station,
In the spring, yeah.
and I heard they want to go that way too.
In the summer.
Yeah, that's gonna be a mess. Just so you know, it's gonna be a mess. If they do that, then they're gonna really get. People are not gonna even want to vote for Charlie Baker anymore, or. Well, we'll see how it works out. Just so you know, guys, when you have an ADA compliant platform, from any time you get off this shoulder off the sidewalk, you have to make this thing go all the way up. It has to go all the way up. That gives you the run of the platform. So you can't have a half. You can't have a half platform. So if I stop right here, then that'll indicate that the platform stops right here. As long as that platform is in continuation, it should keep going all the way up. Theoretically, you should have it here too. You should actually have it right there. There's a couple of things that, I gotta refresh my memory on this. I think this rail is not ADA compliant too. This railing has to turn around and down, if I'm not mistaken.
Thank you.
It can't stick out like this. It has to turn around and come down. There's a couple of things that there's a whole book on ADA compliant stuff, and this curb's not ADA compliant either. It's too high. That's not, you know what I mean? I think a curb has to be only a certain height too. There's a whole lot of stuff. If you read the book on ADA compliance, you'll find a whole bunch of stuff in there. That's why you sit down with these people and you discuss what your plans are before you actually go ahead and do it. You just don't do it and then decide you're gonna do it your way, then somebody comes out and tells you have to change it. Alright guys, I wanted to show you what they're doing. Wasting more tax-paying dollars doing nothing. Even right here, they got to add another. Like I said, that's missing a strip. You got to add another one there. So what they did them. Somebody, no, somebody told them they were doing it wrong. Just so you know, there was somebody that was telling they were doing it wrong, and they ignored the person. And then they felt they would do it their way, and they found out they were definitely doing it wrong. That's another problem too. You're gonna have a lot of runoff from that platform coming out into the street. So all the runoff from that platform, these little holes are like little runoff for rainwater and ice. So that's crazy. All right, guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. Catch you on the next one.